It started with a faint glimmer in the dim light of my apartment. I had been living alone for 6 months, enjoying my newfound independence, when I first noticed something unusual, a tiny, barely visible dot on the smoke detector in my bedroom. At first, I dismissed it as a trick of the light, but curiosity gnawed at me. I climbed onto a chair, examining the device closely. My heart pounded as I realized the truth. It was a hidden camera. I ripped the device down with shaking hands, examining its sleek, black lens. Who put this here? How long had it been watching me? A cold shiver ran down my spine. Determined to uncover the truth, I plugged the camera into my laptop and accessed the footage. What I saw made my blood run cold. The files were timestamped, dating back months. I clicked on the most recent one, and my screen flickered to life. There I was, sleeping soundly in my bed. The footage was eerily silent, save for the occasional sound of my breathing. Then, at exactly 3:14 a.m., movement. My eyes widened as I saw a shadow slinking through the room. The figure moved cautiously, hovering over my bed for several minutes before retreating out of frame. My breath caught in my throat. Someone had been inside my apartment, watching me. My fingers trembled as I scrolled through more footage. Night after night, the intruder returned, sometimes standing mere inches from my face. I couldn't stay here. I had to act fast. I bolted my door shut, my mind racing. Who had access to my apartment? I thought of my landlord, the maintenance workers, anyone who had been inside. Could one of them be behind this? The idea sickened me. I checked my locks again, then reached for my phone to call the police. Just as I was about to dial, a soft creak echoed from the hallway outside my door. My heart leapt into my throat. Was the intruder here now? I held my breath, listening. A shadow passed beneath the gap of my door. Whoever had been watching me was still close. Without hesitation, I grabbed a kitchen knife and crept toward the peephole. The hallway was empty. My fingers trembled as I slowly unlocked the door, flinging it open. Footsteps pounded down the corridor. A figure in dark clothing sprinted toward the stairwell. "Hey!" I shouted, giving chase. My adrenaline surged as I followed them down the flights of stairs, out into the street. But they were fast, disappearing into the night before I could catch a clear glimpse of their face. I stood panting, my heart hammering. This wasn't just a prank. Someone had been violating my privacy for months, and now they knew I had discovered them. I needed help. The police took my report seriously. They confiscated the camera and dusted my apartment for prints. But without a clear face, the intruder remained a ghost. My landlord claimed ignorance, swearing no one else had access. That left me with more questions than answers. A week later, the detective assigned to my case called with chilling news. The footage had been analyzed. The intruder wasn't a stranger. It was someone I knew. The detective sent me a grainy still from video. My stomach lurched as I recognized the silhouette. It was my ex-boyfriend, Daniel. We had broken up a year ago, but I never imagined he would do something like this. My hands trembled as I recalled the times I had felt watched. Daniel had been in my apartment. He had been standing over me as I slept. A restraining order was filed immediately. The police found more cameras hidden in my vents, my bathroom mirror, even inside my bedside lamp. It was a nightmare I couldn't wake up from. Daniel was arrested a month later after breaking into another woman's home. I moved out of my apartment, unable to shake the feeling of being watched. Even in my new place, I checked every corner, every device, every night. The scars of that experience never fully faded. But I learned to be vigilant, to trust my instincts, and most importantly, to never ignore the feeling that something or someone might be watching, because sometimes they are.